If you like your group lessons, you might consider taking it to the next level and hiring a private coach. Well, how do you find one? How much do they cost? How do you pay for them? Here's some answers from 3 coaches.
Hi, I'm interested in private lessons. Do you have any availability for this time and this day? Some coaches can set their own rates. Here at our rink, we are able to set our own rates. We kind of do it based off of years of experience, what levels you've passed, and experience with coaching, what you've succeeded at as a coach with your skaters. You can go up to a coach. I would just say, hey, can I get your card? Can I ask you how much your hourly rate is? Do you have to pay for ice time, which you usually do? Do you pay your coach through the ice rink? Do you pay your coach directly? I've taught at many different rinks. Lots of them, you do have to pay through the rink. Where I teach now, you pay directly. It's really up to the skating facility. Sometimes, like I said, the coaches does get to choose their own rate, or the facility chooses the rate for them based off of experience. So if you have a learn to skate class that you're doing, sometimes going up to your learn to skate teacher, that can help, asking them about their availability. If they don't have availability, they can give you the director's contact information, and they can reach out about other coaches, what availability they have for you.
Finding a coach that works with you well is kind of like finding a therapist. Different personalities get along in different ways, and it's important that you have a good relationship with your coach. You're going to have to be able to trust them, because they're going to walk you through some pretty scary parts. Jumping, scary. Spinning, scary. And overall, you want it to be a positive experience.
When picking the coach that fits best for you, I would say go based off your learning styles, how you connect with that coach, because it's like picking friends in a sense. You want to pick a good leader that you connect with. You don't want to have a disconnect with your coach, because there has to be a lot of trust. You have to have a different type of bond, almost like a parent and a child. But you get to choose this kind of parent-coach relationship.
Yeah, I think you want a coach that explains stuff in a way that works for you. Also, coaches have different ways of what their main goal is. Some want to make sure it's fun. Some want to make sure you learn, that somewhere in the middle. And you're trying to find a balance that works for you, so your goals align with the coach's goal.
A good way to find out also about if this coach will be good for you is asking their students. Do you like taking from Coach Rachel? Do you like taking from, Coach Ellie? Have their students, rate them. Some coaches have different goals when they're teaching as well. So some coaches are really competitive. If that's something you're trying to do, is be really, really competitive, you can find a more competitive coach. There's also coaches who are more recreational, teaching for a lot of fun. And there's coaches in between, which is kind of, I think, where I like to lay, kind of in between, but also having fun. And so, yeah, you can ask around, see what people say about their coach, what they like about their coach, what they don't like, and see if that aligns with your goals. And then also, like I said, just talking to the coach, seeing, what they like to do even. So like for myself, I love teaching adults. I genuinely do. And so that's something that I like, when adult comes up to me and they talk to me, I get excited about it. If the coach gets excited, then that's good too. One thing that you can do at any rink is you can do a couple trial lessons. You can schedule like 1 or 2 lessons with a coach. You'll still have to pay them, for being there. But having a trial lesson to see if you do vibe with them. And it's never like, as a coach, it's never a bad thing, or you don't feel bad if somebody doesn't choose you or whatever. There's many times where people will do trial lessons with multiple coaches to see which one they want the best. And that's perfectly fine. I'm available in the mornings. That's usually when I come in, because I do have another job. If you're more available in the afternoons, I probably wouldn't be that coach for you. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not all coaches are going to be the perfect fit for you. And remember that coaches are human too. They have different personalities, maybe some personality quirks that don't quite fit with you, except for Coach Rachel. She's perfect. Finding a coach that fits for you might not be easy, and you might not get it right the first time. What happens if the relationship doesn't seem to be working?
Just like you break up with anybody. Got to communicate point blank. Don't get too emotional with it, right? Tell them the reason why you've decided to go, or don't, but communicate that you're either switching to a different coach or you're done skating. Just got to communicate it.
Thanks for watching.